This is part 15 of turning a sunken boat into a floating tiny home. With 2 big sliding doors installed up front, it's time to move on to the remaining doors and windows. First, we taped up around the kitchen window frame before sliding in this awning style window that opens like this. Should help with ventilation while we're chefing up, and it'll be a sweet view from the kitchen. For the bathroom, we went with a little bit smaller window for more privacy, which also opens to keep things ventilated when you're chefing up in the bathroom. At the back of the boat, we installed this full glass door that was salvaged from an office building. These sliding doors we found on the side of the road looked perfect for our last 2 windows. However, we are getting worried about all the weight we've been adding, which is already a lot more than we planned on. But at this point, we're committed to our plan, so we're going to use these heavy doors as windows. Of course, the opening for this window was a little too small, so we had to enlarge the opening and trim down the door before building a casing to hold the window in place. After taping around the outside of the window, we installed some white trim boards for a nice finished look. When we began putting the last window in, the glass fell out of the frame, so we scraped the old glue off and re-glued the glass back into its frame. And of course, this window also just barely didn't fit. So we had to pull it out, sand it down, test fit, sand some more, and finally, she fit right in there. After securing this last window, we had ourselves a completely sealed box.
Pretty good, right? You can hear the difference.
Yeah, it's really quiet in here
It's
now.
not cold in there either.
No, it's nice and cozy. It'll probably heat up once the sun hits it. Quite pleasant. Got a concealed box.